kept trying to get on. I couldn't even end the stream. I had to turn the phone completely off. I guess I have arrived. Oh my Lord, I meant to turn the chat off. Let me see. Hmm. There. Off. It should be off. Okay. Uh Thank you to those who was here. Hopefully you come back. Whatever. Sorry about that. Okay, now the degrees. The two useless degrees. Okay. When I had expressed, let me make sure this shit is off. Because they keep talking about some. I don't want no goddamn messages. Chat hidden, okay? When I had expressed my interest, okay, and let me see something. In seminary. No, I didn't express interest in seminary. I expressed interest in, I felt like I was called. I had a calling. Okay. I didn't use those words, but basically, that's how I was directed to go to seminary and to go to Mason Seminary. Okay. By the pastor, the person was the pastor of the church that I was at, who was the bishop who had died. I said, okay. I didn't know anything. I'm a kid. You know, I'm believing that I'm being directed and guided with the purest of intention, and that this person had my best interest at heart. I'm not saying he didn't, whatever. I couldn't see how, though, because what was the point of me going there? The church wasn't going to ordain women. He knew that. What was the point of me going? Go there for what? Not what do you feel you're called to do? You know, nothing along those lines. Nothing like that. Okay. No questioning. Just go to C.H. Mason Seminary. When I was in seminary, my last year, those things were questioned. Not by them, by the professors at the seminary. Because we had a class about it. Not you personally, that they got a personal interest in you. No. You know, why are you here? What you gonna do with it? What you gonna do? I had no fucking clue. I just was like, I just want to help people. You know? Well, how, Nikki? How? I don't know. Okay. I didn't. I was so invested. I was so into that. You know, I was loving the Lord and everything. You know, I just wanted to just, the way I expressed it is I want to work for God full time. Okay. Not, when I'm talking to my pastor, not do what? Doing what? Or let me show you what's available to you in this denomination. Nothing. None of that. Congratulations, daughter. That's good. Go to C.H. Mason Seminary. Okay. I did not realize seminary was for people who were going to be pastors. Why Kojic have a seminary? I don't know what they do now. Maybe they done changed some things. I doubt it. But why they even have a seminary is beyond me. Just say they have one. The members don't appreciate it. I'm talking about on a national level. In general, they don't appreciate it. They don't give a fuck. They don't look at it as anything worth a goddamn. Matter of fact, I told you they called it the cemetery. You know, a lot of the, especially coming from those Pentecostal apostolic backgrounds, don't go. You're going to lose all your fire, girl. That type of thing. So go for what? I can say that now. I didn't know that then. I didn't know that was the point of seminary. I was just told by the person that I trusted and who I thought had my best interest at heart to go. And I did. I applied, I got accepted, and I went. It was a waste of my time and money. I'll say this. It was a waste of fucking money. To pay for it and you not get anything out of it. For the men or the women or the men, goddamn. Because just because the men went didn't mean anything either. You want to be a pastor of church, you're going to go through these political, the BS that I don't like. Okay? And or you want or start your motherfucking own, goddamn. And hope somebody pay attention to your motherfucking ass. And that's just the reality of it. It was a waste. There's no reason for me to go. How did I get in as a professor? I went to the motherfucking school, told them to a counselor I want to be a nurse. By the time that man got done talking, he said, you don't want to be no damn nurse. I said, I damn sure don't want to be no nurse. I was just trying to figure out what I need to do to be one. Because the lady who raised me, that's what she kept pushing. Be a nurse, be a nurse, be a nurse. I'll be some goddamn church something or other. That would have made her feel like something special. Because hold on, my food is cooking. I'm smelling it. It smells woo. But anyway, you know, that would have made her feel like something. The reality is she didn't like who I was. I told you they was stuffing me. We gonna make her this and we gonna make her that. And rip out whoever the fuck she really is that we don't like no goddamn way. Okay. Or don't understand. Who is she, goddamn? Her daddy gone. He don't know who she is. We don't know who she is. Who's her mama, goddamn? This kid is weird. You understand? Okay, so anyway, so it was pointless. And so when I'm talking to the counselor, he said, "What do you want to do?" I said, "I want to teach. You know, I like teaching. I always wanted to teach, and I would love to start at community college here." Man told me exactly what to do. This is how you get in. You send your resume, this person, blah, 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 blah. I did exactly what he said. Lady called me, the head of the department called me, interviewed me. You got your job, goddamn. Well, I called her a couple times, you know, to see, you know how you supposed to do. They tell you, call and tell them. Well, I don't know about now. Okay, but back then, call them, see if they got their resume and blah, blah, blah. I went all through all them steps. And she told, I had no experience. She said, I'm giving you the job because you are persistent, period. Not because you qualify for this motherfucker. You gotta get your experience somewhere, goddamn, okay? And she worked at Metro. She also was in the same position at West. So I didn't even have to interview for West, the Western campus. They just gave me the job. For Lakeland, I did the exact same thing. Man called me, interviewed, you got the motherfucking job, okay? But sitting there as a people, priests, Catholic priests, okay? Of course, that wasn't a Catholic institution. Who are going to be priests, and for people who are going to be pastors. Period. Or unless you just want to go just learn. Maybe you can go for counseling or to be a chaplain. Okay, or get your THD, Doctorate of Theology, and you can go to a seminary and teach. Okay, it's very limited. And when I was in seminary, that's when all the stuff that I was taught about Christianity, I was questioning, not based off what we were being taught in class. No, my own personal experience. Okay, but shit, I just kept going through with the process. I didn't have anything else in my mind to do. I was there. Okay. And I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. You know, I don't remember. But I'm here, I'm gonna finish this shit. And I had thought about a lot of coaching people have been approached by people of other seminaries because they knew they wasn't ordained in our motherfucking asses. You come here and get your ordination. You got all the credits you need. All you need to do is take our polity and our history and whatever else steps they had to walk through. But see, I was so in love with Church of God in Christ, I didn't want to do that. And Lady raised me, she kept telling me, you need to do that, you need to do that. But I was so in love with her. Okay. Fantasy. Believing, you know, I got my heritage, my bloodline in this, and blah, 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 this, that, and other. Of course, I didn't say bloodline at the time, you know, but fantasy. Being a college professor, people think that that's all great and grand and everything. That shit can be boring as shit when you teach. The boy the man who they say was my brother, he was one. I don't know what the fuck he does now. I don't give a fuck. But we talked about it. It's the shit can be boring as fuck. You teach the same thing day in, day out, semester after semester after semester. You know, people think a lot of things that people think are glamorous and shit. They're fucking not. Okay. Adjunct professor don't get paid shit. Now, the man who they said was my brother, he has his PhD. He still told we don't get paid shit. Okay. You get paid a goddamn thing. Okay, that's worth it. Okay. Especially after all the money you put out there. Okay, but nevertheless. So, I did my, after I had my daughter, when she turned 1, I did my chaplaincy at Cleveland Clinic here, okay, for a year. It was a residency, chaplain residency. Glad to do something. That was now for me. Now, I'm talking about for me. Everybody's different. Some people love that shit. Some people love, you know, what you find boring. Some people find exciting. What you find exciting, some people find boring. Okay. That shit was boring AF. For me. But I was in a situation, I feel like, well, you know, I have this degree, what else am I going to do? Maybe I can be a chaplain. Well, I knew going through that year I didn't want to be no damn chaplain. Yeah, I had some very, very interesting experiences, okay, with that. Talking to people, meeting people, their sicknesses, their whole situation, staying up all night long, goddamn, when we were on call, okay, all type of shit. I saw a lot of death. Okay. All type of shit. Families and tears. People, families fainting in the hallway. Daddy's sick, goddamn, and they fainting and fall. I mean, all type of shit. Okay. All right. But in general, for me, that's just boring as hell. Okay. Because it just wasn't for me to do. Again, I was doing what I thought I was supposed to be doing. I was doing what I thought would make others happy. Okay, namely her. Because see, I grew up, like I said, thinking all my life as a youngster, what did I do wrong? Not knowing the truth. Okay. Other people's truth. Not mine. Well, yeah, mine in a sense. But other people's truth. All I knew was their lies. And the lies that they were living. And I had to live up under that shit. Okay. That apparently these people still are in la la land or pretend land, or cannot come to any kind of resolve within themselves about who the fuck they are, what they've done. Some to me, yeah, but really more to their motherfucking self. The lies they've told, the pretend life that they've lived. Okay, trying to look, thank you for the 1 thumbs up, trying to look a certain way. Okay, Pretendville. And hiding all their witchery, their black magic, witchcraft, and all of the shit today. And when I say that, I mean, when I say that, what I mean is in how they've used it to tarnish and destroy and hurt others. Especially innocents, a child, an infant, and God knows what other children they did it to. I already talked about the one boy who died, who didn't have his fucking inhaler. I just couldn't figure that out. How a 20-some-year-old man who done fucking had asthma all his fucking life. See, this is the question I didn't ask. Well, I might have said, well, why didn't he have his inhaler? Well, we don't know. Don't nobody know. No, somebody knows fucking something. 20-some-year-old man. No, I think he was in his 30s at that point. I'm not sure. 30s. Who done had it all his fucking life, get on a fucking boat, a hot ass boat, way out in the middle of the water, some goddamn where. So for somebody's goddamn reception, wedding party, whatever the fuck it was, and in the goat where the shit is in the bottom of the boat, this hot ass fuck outside, and he just happened not to have it. Oh, he forgot it in his 30s, and he'd been carrying that shit all his fucking life. Really? That's interesting. That's some interesting shit. Now that very well could be, but just like they don't know, we don't know. Don't nobody know. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking weirdos. And you liars. Who knows what the fuck you're doing? Have been doing. But any goddamn way. So years later, my daughter probably was about maybe 5 or 6, 7. You know how you do everything BC, AD. That's how I do it with my daughter. That's how I remember shit. Yeah, she was born, so that happened. Okay, she was 10, so that happened 18 years ago. Oh, whatever, you know what I'm saying. 10 years ago, well, 80 years ago, whatever. She's 19 now. But anyway, so I get a phone call. Guess what? The Kojic person is in Cleveland. And was it a woman? Yes. I believe a woman. It might have been 2 people, but I definitely remember a woman. It being a woman. And she said that she remembered you in Memphis and the situation you were in, and she wanted you to know that everybody was rooting for you. She said we were all rooting for her. And something to the effect of them wanting to see me before they left town. I said, what? Now, mind you, at that point, I went to nobody's goddamn church. Because there was a lot of back and forth for a lot of years. And, you know, I finally stopped going. It was long before the YouTube, before 2019. And I was like, wow. And this woman said, we talking about lady who raised me. See, the Lord don't forget you. Yeah. The Lord didn't forget me. Okay. And the one young man who couldn't, well, I don't want to talk negative about him, but I probably will, who couldn't stay up about it, that the pastor, who's my pastor bishop, couldn't stay up from up under his underarms. Want to be just like him. He played some role in this situation. I can't remember exactly. If the person, the coaching person was with him, I don't remember. But they want to see you before they leave. Now, I'm going to tell you what I did. I'm one for writing, putting pen in the goddamn paper. Okay, when I feel like it. I wrote another letter. Because I didn't know what the fuck I was going to do with my life with these 2 useless pieces of paper. Okay. So, I wrote a letter to, he was the new presiding bishop. Mind you, I hadn't been in Kojic. I hadn't been in nobody's church. I didn't give a fuck. I felt maybe it might open a goddamn door, goddamn. Okay. Because after being there and seeing all the shit, I'm like, them motherfuckers don't believe no motherfucking way. That's their game. That's their check. And I need a check, too. I need a job. You understand what I'm saying? A bitch needs a job. Goddamn. Okay. I wrote him a letter. I wrote Bishop Blake a letter. Told him who I was, told him who my great-grandfather was, who my former pastor was, and my whole little trek. Everything that I had did. This was before the person came to Cleveland. Might there, because I'm going to ask goddamn, one thing the lady told me, the squeaky wheel is the motherfucker that gets the goddamn oil. Bitch. Because I used to be quiet and scared and timid and shy. After all of that, I might even throw my resume in there. This is what I've done, my credentials, my accomplishments, awards, blah, blah, blah. Might there be a job for a bitch in the national church? I mean, I spoke in the women's department under your jurisdiction. Okay, and with Dr. Lewis, that was the lady. She was the mother over it at the time. I don't know if she still is. Invited me personally. Big keynote, one of the key speakers, rather. Might there be an opportunity for me? Never heard from her. I said, excuse me, goddamn. You motherfucker, you right, they don't say nothing to your motherfucking ass. And I said, I knew it probably was a long shot anyway. Things just don't seem to go well for me. Things just don't seem to go in my favor when I've been trying to be out here. And I've done so much. Worked hard. Did what the motherfuckers told me to do, goddamn. Went from being a piss poor, grade-wise student to graduating graduate school cum laude, goddamn. Stop watching so much goddamn TV, starting reading some goddamn books. I got tired of motherfuckers telling me, criticizing my motherfucking ass for not being like the boy who they say was my brother. His motherfucking ass getting A's and B's. I was getting C's, D's, and F's, goddamn, but having a good fun time at school. That was party time for me since I started that motherfucker. Okay. And so I'm gonna do what these folk want me to do. So they stop criticizing me, and so they can look at me with some value, appreciation, and love too, goddamn. Stop being my motherfucking self and fulfill their goddamn shoes. But the reality is, you are who you are. You can do all of that shit the motherfuckers want you to do and tell you to do. The reality is, you gonna come through in all of it. And my motherfucking ass did. Boring ass life. I sit there in my 30s like, this is not my fucking life, goddamn. Never the fucking less. Never heard from the motherfucker. Never heard from him. No disrespect to your motherfucking ass. But never heard from him. But then, see, you know, you just be living day to day and just doing things. And then somewhere years down the road, then you make connections. All the dominoes start falling, lining up, and goddamn, you know, falling. That's what that was. That's why that motherfucker came. After you wrote that letter. I don't know how soon it was. I don't know how long afterwards it was, because I wasn't keeping account of nothing like that. All I knew was he didn't write nobody said anything. Nobody told me yes. Nobody told me no. Nobody told me a motherfucking thing, which I thought at least somebody would have said, well, at least now, bitch, we don't want to be bothered with your motherfucking ass. You done came here through Memphis and you done halfway cussed folks out, you know, and whatnot. We don't want to be bothered with your motherfucking ass, goddamn. You don't even go to the goddamn church no more. You know what I'm saying? You would think something, you know, right? Yeah, y'all are up high. No, I didn't hear shit. Okay. Say, okay, that's cool. You know, what can I say? Okay, you know, moving the fuck on. He had wrote this book. I don't remember the name of the book, but I read it back then. I thought it was really, it really was inspirational to me, okay, at that time, okay. But anyway, I think I even told my students about it when I first started teaching. I did. But anyway, so here come this person, this national coaching person. I can't remember who the fuck it was. I don't remember. But they remember me all these years? My God, it's been years. It's been 20, I might have been like 38, 39, 40. Shit, it had been 10 plus years. They remember me. I wasn't there that long. You know, I made a little noise, but I didn't make that much noise. I wasn't going all over, nothing crazy, you know. But somebody was going to let me know something, but they didn't, so fuck it, I'm gone. They're going to be sitting up here giving me no badass motherfucking reputation, especially when I don't deserve it. Moving the fuck on. But this person who they said wanted to take time to meet with me and talk with me while they was here, never did. How can I understand that shit? Now, I don't believe they came to the city just for me. That wouldn't have made sense. But they were here for some reason. I don't remember why. But you say you was going to take time, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited. And nobody say shit. Not even lady who raised me didn't say shit. Oh, nothing. She didn't even try to make up a lie. Oh, they had to leave. Go about their business. You know, time was a ticking. Nope. Nothing. Now, Miss Ma'am, the lying woman that you are, because you're probably watching, or you're going to watch, or one of your little flying monkeys, or whatever y'all are going to tell you. I don't know what you said to those people. Now, you've been trying to block me from having a life since the day you met my motherfucking ass. Since the day they put me in your rotten arms. I will say this. It really doesn't matter to me at this point in that I have no interest in being a part of that denomination or any other. At time, when I wrote Bitch Break that letter, I bitch needed a job, and I wanted an opportunity because I needed to work. Not to be part of nobody's national, nothing. For recognition. What y'all call clout. They want clout. I earned my work. I didn't earn my work by laying on my back and opening up my legs for a motherfucker, or getting on my knees for no goddamn body, or bumping somebody else's cooch, or putting my tongue on no motherfucker. Everything, whether it was something that I felt I really wanted to do or not, everything that I got, I earned. Because I put in my work. Crack open books, read, study, take notes, study, pass tests, get the grades, or whatever the fuck else I've done. That you, and whomever else that you paid, wanted to lie about. It was so interesting to me when you started, this is what she did, going to seminary. I'm like, fuck, for what is she going to seminary for? For what? You've been working in the church all your fucking life. You work right up under the bishop. The fuck are you doing? Now, but I ain't no jealous bitch. I ain't never been no jealous bitch. Nor envious. If that's what the fuck you want to do it, but I just don't understand. Okay. And they thought you was going to dog me out when you asked me something about seminary, and it was, goddamn, that's 15 years ago. I don't fucking remember. You don't know. Who are you talking to? Don't talk to me like that. Okay. Now, you have been lying on me and about me to people, this woman that raised me. Probably since the day, like I said, they put me in your rotten motherfucking arms. Now, it was a point in time going through this whole process here, learning, that I thought, well, the lady did raise me, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? She sent me to good school. I had a good time with a motherfucking ass, like I said before I did. But I also knew there was plenty of times that some shit was strange around that motherfucker. Now, I thought she was strange often. But I thought, what kid don't think their mama strange? But you know, to sit here at this point away from you, been away from you, it'd be 4 years. You know, I know y'all thought, oh, she ain't gonna make it out there. Like I said before, I don't know what I don't know what people mean when they say that. Out where? You done stole my money. God knows what kind of black magic which black magic which have you been doing on me all my life. Some things, honestly, I'm too embarrassed to speak about. I don't know if I should be embarrassed for me or embarrassed for you. Some things that I experienced where you were raising me, that I knew was some spiritual shit, but I didn't know what it was. And some things, you know, the intrusive thoughts or thoughts that people place and project onto you, especially when you're a kid. Just a kid. See, you could do that. You was slick with your shit. This bitch was slick with her shit. Because no one could ever say there was a bruise on me. It wasn't. I had broken bones that looked like I hadn't eaten in eons. Or that I was crying somewhere depressed because she was calling me bitches and hoes and all of that type of shit. I didn't do none of that. But you did a lot of spiritual work. Is that what you call it? What you call it? Baneful work, whatever. Whatever it's called. To fuck me up. Stuff that I'm talking about since I was a child. Now, children. These people who do these black magic witch have on people and they harm their children and shit. Okay. Like the bitch over there wants to say, let me tell you something. You bitch, Bree. I want to say Gretchen. What was I calling her brother? You motherfuckers. I don't touch children. I don't hurt children. I don't even touch your motherfucking asses. With all the shit you've done. And your quote unquote links. Press the link where she says she attacked. No, bitch. I've never attacked you. Even with all the shit you've done. I've never attacked you. Have I returned shit back to you? Most definitely. Bertha May. I don't know who the fuck Gretchen is, but I'm hearing Gretchen. So it's a Gretchen out there. Gretchen. All of you motherfuckers who sent shit to me. I sent that shit right back to your motherfucking asses. I didn't ask for none of it. Okay. Now, what you did, though, ma'am, I got a list. This was I was coming to a few weeks back that I didn't deal with. I got a list of just about every institution or place or whatever that I can remember being at. Not only, see, I'm thinking crazy ass Brie over there, your crazy ass nutty ass family, bleeding and all of them. The one they said my brother with his, I don't know, whatever's happening with his mental, y'all fucked him up a long time ago. You and him. If that's his actual daddy or if it's you his actual mama, I don't know. Okay. Y'all messed his mind up a long time ago. You all did that. And it's so interesting to me how you refuse to take accountability. Now, a bitch ain't been around none of you motherfuckers. You ain't called, thank God. You don't bother me. In that respect, calling and texting, bitch, where you been, bitch? How's your little girl? How that little bitch? None of that. But you do continue with your black magic. Now, some of y'all have backed off. They have stopped. Ma'am, I don't understand how, with your age, I just don't get it. The last time I saw you, I swear to God, I'm like, who is this woman? You look like I don't know. You looked like a whole demon had taken over your whole entire vessel. I'm like, who is this person? And I thought about that. Maybe that's how she always looked. I was such under strong illusion from the shit y'all had done. You and them church folk. I really don't know what you really look like. I don't know if you cloned. I don't know. You sick. You look like somebody said she looked like she was sick. She was sick. You kept that shit to herself. I was able to get a little bit out of her. But I think your mind is gone. I told you years ago you needed to go talk to somebody. You got trauma. Trauma. Childhood shit. You said enough. You told me enough things for me to realize she went through some shit. But see, you thought I was dumb, or you thought I didn't hear, you didn't know, no, whatever. And I told you, when you was having them, this woman was I don't know if I'm directing it at her, I don't know, goddamn, y'all watching, whatever. You was having all that heavy ass anxiety. I told you then you need to talk to someone. Something is wrong. Your behavior was weird. It was odd. It was strange. I was telling you the shit you are doing is not normal. Why are you doing that? I don't know. Plus all the black magic you was doing all through over the years. I told you, I said it already. What a man said, I saw it with the spell. I saw the love spell shit back then. I did see something like that. I know you did. It's just so all these people. And then the crazy bitch that I went to college with commenting in my Scorpio reading when I said on the video before that, stay up off my shit, bitch. I know you're part of this shit too. You motherfuckers that came through with the dream infiltration. I'm not talking about recent. I was wondering why I dreamed about her. That dream felt so real. Why I dreamed about that one? What's they hit me? These are people that's part of this whole shit. I don't know if that was if that was part of their initiation process. And I'm asking, like, why? What is the point of all of this? Why would they do all this? Thought it was cool, fun. What you promised them a life. You promised the one bitch I went to Howard with a nursing career because I couldn't figure out for the life of me how that bitch became anything. The road that bitch was on. Called her out in them blackout readings. That bitch ain't been around since. With her abusive ass. The way you talk to your fucking daughter, bitch. Calling her stupid and dumb. And I told you to back up off of that girl. Talking to her like that. She ain't nobody. Now, how the fuck did this bitch become a nurse? Is that what you could see? When the church was first popping off and I kept getting them crazy ass emails from Brie over there in the Tri-C and the nurse program, what you promised her, you gonna make her a nurse too? If y'all motherfuckers want to be nurses, be a fucking nurse. I don't find that glamorous. I don't find it fun. I have no interest in nursing. A bitch ain't jealous. Trust. I think nursing is a wonderful profession. But I think it's a calling. Because there's enough motherfuckers that went and got them nursing degrees and didn't do a goddamn thing with it because they didn't like it. They just saw, we're going to get paid. One of them, her fucking niece for one. And it helped so many people, quote unquote, with start some kind of medical career. Whether it was passing on the surgical knives and forks and whatnot in the surgery room, whatever that shit was called. You helped the one girl with that. You done helped the bitch. You done helped a lot of motherfuckers with this shit. Great. I applaud you for that. I thought that was a wonderful thing. But see, it would be a wonderful thing if it came through purely. I said, my God. What did you promise these people? How much did you pay them? The one little bitch from the 5th grade, I used to dream about that bitch. I couldn't figure that out. Hadn't seen that bitch in forever. That bitch didn't like me, hated my guts, couldn't figure this shit out. Why am I dreaming about this bitch? I ain't seen this bitch. I saw that bitch one time since the 5th fucking grade. Did a blackout reading about the shit. The bitch ain't never came back since then. Motherfuckers from the Hebrew community. I couldn't figure out that one girl. What the fuck am I dreaming about this bitch for? Years ago. You know, all them little goddamn sassy ass children of hers. Leaving them open and vulnerable to all type of shit. You bitch. I would imagine the big square motherfucker I married with the Hebrews. I would imagine him too. Because he couldn't get enough of that bitch. And the only way that bitch would know you is through him. He was a motherfucking Mason. The Mason, big nigga. Who come calling me years later. And I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga calling me for? Why don't you come to Ghana with me and my wife? I'm not going to be no wife number 2 to you. For you. I didn't like your motherfucking ass then. And I left your motherfucking abusive ass. Yes, this motherfucker's an abuser. And then here come the bitch with all the 1,000 million comments under the Scorpio reading. Yeah. They this and they that and they this and they that. Bitch, that don't absolve you of your shit, bitch. Of your involvement. No questions. No emails, no messaging like normal. Girl, what was you talking about? What happened? Who did what? Why they do that shit? Mm-mm. So I got a whole, I've been going through this list right now. I've been on here on this motherfucker long enough. But I got a whole list. I said, you mean tell me that all of these motherfuckers, from here, there, and yonder, is involved in this shit. You're weird fucking ass, and you know how I know. Because one of them how bitches told me how that other crazy ass bitch called you. Called my mother. Called her for what? I waited for you to tell me. I waited for this woman to tell me. That girl called me. What's she calling me for about you? Now, I don't know if that nutty ass bitch, but her crazy ass was involved in this. She wasn't. That's a crazy bitch. That's a crazy bitch. But the one who told me that she called was. And like I said, I couldn't figure out how she could sit her ass down long enough to do any goddamn thing worth a damn. Besides drinking and getting fucking high 24/7. The bitch was mad at me because I told her the truth about her fucking self. It's okay. I'm glad the bitch gave you a fucking career, bitch. See, this bitch, this mother here, this woman who raised me was the president of the, what is it called? The Black nurses, Cleveland Black Nurses, whatever. So she could give these motherfuckers their career. She almost did it for me. I came back home, go talk to this woman at Cleveland State, you can get in. I didn't want to get in. I want to be no goddamn nurse. I don't have nothing against it. I think it's an awesome thing. I think it's a calling personally. Okay, I think it's beautiful. But that shit wasn't for me. Just because you get paid, and motherfuckers still think it's a career prestige. I don't. But just because I don't mean it ain't. But I don't. But even if it was, I wouldn't give a damn. It's not something that I want to do. I never have. I expressed this to this woman so many times. I don't want to do that shit. It's boring. I think it's boring. I don't want to do it. I don't like it. I have no interest in it. But she had to have some child. Some little female child. I kept getting all these texts about a nurse in Cleveland that tried to see. I'm like, what the fuck why am I getting these texts? I said, oh, she must promise her she was gonna make her a nurse too. Because she did say she went to nursing school, but didn't get to finish, or just didn't finish, whatever. So I said, the money that them people left, them good white folk, it just must be like in the fucking high, must be close to the goddamn billions, goddamn, for all of these motherfuckers. Or is this just the type of shit where we don't care, we'll do it for $100 a piece, goddamn, just enough to go buy our records and shine our shoes for a couple of months, a couple of days, a couple of weeks, a couple of hours, a couple of fucking seconds. I don't know. Then when the bleeding bitch, I believe that was bleeding, was coming through at one point with the religious commentary, trying her hardest, goddamn. So I told the bitch testify, goddamn. That she was trying to, I guess he had to get another little girl, make her a pastor, a minister, since I wasn't gonna do that shit either. Finally came to my fucking senses, bitch, you don't like that shit either. You trying to live for this bitch, want some love, trying to get the value you for who you are. This got you in a place where you don't even know who the fuck you are. But don't neither one of these things resonate with your soul being. And they don't. Now, bitch, you came through last night with some more of your black magic. You be trying, you done sent some crazy ass email. You really be trying. I mean, I don't know. It's like, I don't know if I should feel sorry for you. I'm not quite sure. But one thing I damn sure know, you're a sad fucking case. I don't know what has happened to you in specific. I have some pretty good goddamn idea. I don't know what these people, your siblings said to you. You shared some things with me when I was growing up. Someone did something to you to break you. And you've been trying, I guess, to recover ever since. I'm not quite sure. At first I thought maybe it's just about this man, my father. Mad he wouldn't got with the white woman. Had a baby. Massa daughter went up there from Massa cabin, went down there with the buck. And got herself a baby with the buck down there in the field. They sent the little baby down there with his family and his wife. I mean, I don't know. What the fuck? I don't know what to say for you. Whatever is happening, I feel like your mind is twisted. See, you was always one to say everybody got problems and issues, except for you. You used to say that when I was younger. All these problem people with all these problems and issues. Everybody got issues. You got them too, goddamn. And you got them for real, because you the one preaching that shit. Talking about everybody else, because you don't want to deal with your own. And I pretty much said that shit to you. For y'all that's watching, I said it to her. You need help. You right. You finally said you are right. Now, I'm not quite sure what it is that you want from me, or what you want me to do, what it is that you want me to become. You want me to feel low. You want me to have low self-esteem. You don't want me to love myself. You don't want anyone to love me. You don't want anyone to assist me. You don't want anyone to help me. You don't want my child to love me. Okay. You don't want me to even have my child. You don't want me to work. You don't want me to have no money. You don't want me to have no dick. You don't want me to have anything of value. You want me to hate myself. You want me to feel low down about myself. I can't understand what so that I can come running back to you in them rotten arms. You want to continue on. You want to block me from whatever that possibility was with church with, But then I probably would have took it because the bitch needed a job. And ain't nothing that I put my hands to that I don't do well. I'm a value everywhere I go. And their hearts bleed and cry when I fucking leave. That's why you motherfuckers be mad as shit and trying to destroy a bitch. But I ain't gonna be mishandled and I ain't gonna be mistreated by no motherfucking body. I ain't gonna even let myself do that to my motherfucking self. Okay. Time me to go soon. So I can go eat. Okay. Take care of my house. But I can't stop you from doing it. I mean, I don't know how many times I say I see it when you do it. You have a certain time that you do your shit. You want me to get run over by a car. You want me to have, put the car accident shit out there on me. There's all this crazy shit. You done blocked all type of opportunities from me. Hoping that I be poor and destitute and broke down so you can say you better than me. And I have a feeling for you other motherfuckers that may watch. You took some of that money. You I don't know if you gambled it, if you done put it into some kind of seedy business practices or some shit like that. And I really believe and feel in my heart, you gave some of that money to some of these bumbling niggas and motherfuckers. Maybe to start their businesses, their little beauty salons, maybe, houses, buy their little houses. All type of shit. So that I could feel love while you sabotaged me in the background. Through people, through your magic, your chants, your spells, all types of shit. But you can't never feel low about nobody who does that to somebody. And you don't do, but that's the type of shit they do. Steal, thieve, lie, manipulate, and smile in your fucking face. Steal your shit, lie, thieve, manipulate your shit, and steal in your fucking face. And smile in your fucking face. I could never feel love behind any of you. But least of all you, man. Okay, that's all I got for right now. I'm going to get off here. I watched Deliverance the other night. I really enjoyed that movie. I really thought, like, the main actress, I don't know her name, but I thought she was, I really liked her in that movie. I thought she was really good in that movie. I don't really watch, listen, I ain't watched movies and stuff in a long time. I mean, like, some movies, I had watched the same old movies over and over again. Like I said, me and my daughter watched Marvel and stuff, the same old ones over and over again, but I just bought a TV about, 4 or 5 weeks ago, okay? Not because a bitch couldn't afford one, because of you, bitch. It's so funny to me how she ain't even got TV. That's some shit that motherfuckers said, like, in the 70s and 80s. Who needs a fucking TV when you got this shit right here? And not everybody watches TV. TVs is like $100, $150, $200. TVs don't cost much of anything, But anyway, so I just bought that motherfucker a couple weeks ago, okay? And I really just, about 4 weeks ago, I just started watching it, last week, So I've been watching some of the, catching up on some movies and stuff on Netflix. And I watched that movie, Deliverance. I liked that movie. I don't really watch Lee Daniel. Have I ever gone to the theater to see any of his movies? I don't think so. Any of them, Then I watched a couple of Tyler Perry movies, which I like Tyler Perry. Not the Medea ones, some of the other ones. what did I watch? Good Deeds. I don't think I had seen that before. No, I hadn't. But I like Tyler, and I don't really like the sitcoms, the shows. Okay, that's just not. I don't like them. I never seen Sisters. I seen a piece of it one time when I was at a shop. They had it on. I saw a little bit of it, but I like Tyler Perry because I feel like Tyler Perry employs a lot of actors and actresses, black and white, but mainly black, who I think mainstream Hollywood would never put in those mainstream, roles, okay, like starring roles, okay, or even co-starring actually. So I feel like he's employed a lot of people, and I really like that. I don't really know. Like Lee Daniels, like I said, what was it? Deliverance. I watched that. I think I started to watch another one. Did I start to watch another one the other day? I'm not sure. Okay, but my daughter had me watch this movie last night called Creep. Creep 1 and Creep 2, goddamn. One time we got through, I was like, damn, it need to be a Creep 3. I think she looked up and said that there was going to be a Creep 3. I wished it was already done and on Netflix. That was some crazy shit. But anyway, and you can tell I was like, they spent very little money to make this movie, But anyway, that's the end of that. I just want to get on here and talk about that. Maybe I'll go over this list, okay? It's like, how many motherfuckers involved in this shit? What she tell y'all she was gonna give y'all? What besides the nursing career? Make you a pastor or a woman minister. What else? How much she tell y'all she was gonna give y'all? Sad. Sad. But I'm reporting it because shit, fuck, I want to. Number one. Number two is just like, wow, that's what happened. And I'm sure, there's so much more that you've done to try to sabotage my life. And it's so odd and so weird, so strange that you keep trying it. As old as you are, like what? I'm 52. You gotta be like 80 years old. The fuck are you doing? I used to tell your motherfucking ass, you need to go on vacation. Not these little hell farm village places or vegan places or don't eat no food places. Just drink green juice 24/7 and goddamn near kill yourself 24. And then retreats. Stop going to that shit. Motherfuckers buy you shit, packages and shit to go to the beaches, a cruise, or some island, goddamn, and you tell them no. Motherfuckers throw parties and shit, put parties and shit together for your motherfucking ass, and I ain't going. You bitter as fuck. That's some bitter shit. And people just stand there looking dumb. Put all kind of money together for your motherfucking ass. No, nobody's gonna beg you to do anything. Oh, have mercy. I don't know. This person commented on my thing. I don't know who that is. I don't know if they're commenting on my live or what. Let me see. Is it spelled right? Well, that shit is old than a motherfucker. Somebody just commented on a video I did somebody called Glazed Donut 3317. Ooh, have mercy. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. That motherfucking video is so old. Well, honey, whoever you are, Glazed Donut 3317. I certainly hope it resonated. But anyway, like I was saying, okay, or that's just some, silly shit because I'm doing live. You know how people do on YouTube or whatnot. But anyway, and if not, then, hope it resonates for your motherfucking ass. But like I was saying, and people do things for you and you scoff at it and you toss it to the side and you throw it away. You're just hateful. Yeah, you're just hateful. And I can imagine what you possibly look like now. That was years ago I saw you. What you look like. Especially you keep doing stuff over and over and over again and you will not stop. I don't know who else you're doing it to, if you're taking turns, but probably not, I don't know. you know. But I just see, you know, I don't have no hatred towards you. It is what it is, you know. Um, you, I don't know what to say for you. I don't know if there's something mentally have gone off and you clicked that you just can't stop. You can't help yourself. You know, I don't know. It's like, what is the point? What are you looking for? What are you looking to happen? It's not going to. But I can take that and transmute it. As a matter of fact, I do. I take it all and I transmute it for my best, for my highest good. So on that note, thank you. Right? Anyway, I'm about to cook the rest of my dinner for me and my daughter. I got one Aries reading coming up. You know, I know I was doing that series. What was I calling it? What has happened in your life in the past year or some shit like that. But I got this deck that I showed y'all. I really like it. This Phantom Wise deck. So I did one Aries reading today with this deck. I'll post it at some point and try to do some more. I've just been like so not focused on tarot. I haven't been. You know, like to do my channel. Well, school did start, but I can't say use that as an excuse. You know, I could still come home if I feel like it and do some readings or whatever. But it just has not been like a major focus for me. Okay, but I kind of want to expand a little bit. I was doing the inner child thing. Maybe I get back to it. You know, it's just how it is with me. You know, I can't say that I'm going do this every single, and we go through this whole entire inner child healing book every Thursday night. I just, you know, I guess if I don't feel it like that, I'm not saying I did not like it. I do like it. I do enjoy it. I certainly hope that other people liked it and were enjoying it and getting something out of it. But I'm gonna tell you something. And you do this YouTube stuff. I'll tell you what YouTube does to me, which is so funny. If I don't post videos for a while, they start taking subs away. And I'm like, this is not just random folk. It's not. That's why I posted one time, fuck you, YouTube. I post when I fucking feel like it. Yeah, I'm not getting paid from YouTube. Okay, I don't have 1,000 subs, and I damn sure don't have 4,000 watch hours or something like that. I don't have that. I do have the membership thing, but shit, ain't nothing popped off with that. Okay, I haven't created a video, or I don't even know what I would make the video about. I really don't. I'll be sitting up there like, okay, what I'm gonna make video? I don't know. I have no clue. I don't want to sit up there and just do tarot. Okay, if I do tarot regularly for the regular YouTube, what I need to do it for my memberships for. So I don't know what the membership would be. Shit, $1.99 a month. Why? Just to support my motherfucking ass. Because I do these tarot readings for free. And it's like one person said, I hadn't done it for a while, can you please do a Pisces reading? I do a Pisces reading, not because this person asked me to, but because it was lined up for me to do it, okay? No thank you, no nothing. It's just like, no, I can't. And if I said no, bitch, I can't do shit for your motherfucking ass unless you pay me. Send me fucking $5. I'm going to do the shit when I'm going to do the shit. If I did that, then I'm a wrong bitch. I can't believe she said that. I'm wrong than a motherfucker. She's wrong than a motherfucker. See, I mean, she ain't right. And all of that kind of crazy ass shit. I don't, you know, whatever. I'm not doing shit for no God. Don't ask me. Unless you go do, let me know. I got your chat closed. I did the Patreon. Okay, I did have a couple people come through over there. I had 3 tiers. One of them said general support. One person paid for general support. And then said, I thought I was getting more out of this. It says goddamn general support. That's it. For $2.99. What else you think you're going to get? For $2.99. For $2. I have how much I had for $2. It says general support. It's just such an unappreciative world. I had somebody increase my prices for my readings. I have not made it public what the increase is, and I will not. I had somebody come to me for a personal reading. I said they came to me before. I said increase my prices. They said okay. I told them okay. You give me the link here. Wow. And then after the reading, gave me a hefty ass motherfucking tip. Wow. Thank you for the generosity. Someone who appreciate, because I gave him a reading before a year ago, and he said all that shit that I told him is exactly what the fuck happened. Which I've had people tell me that all the time. But motherfuckers who want to say I'm a charlatan and all that kind of shit. Okay. And some of you same motherfuckers who say that shit be coming to me on my psychic app for your motherfucking reading. Under fake names and shit. Over and over and over again. Other readers. But I'm not, those are the clients that I want. People who value and people who appreciate your time and your effort, going all up into the spiritual realm and all up into their fucking world to assist them. If you're cheap and you think, see, I used to be so afraid. Well, I don't want to charge nobody too much. They may not want to pay for it. That ain't right. And that's why you get the quality you get. Quality of customer you get. People attacking your motherfucking ass after they tell you, that was wonderful. Everything was right. Now let me go mix some minute and terrorize this bitch tonight. Because I don't want to let go of my demons. Or whatever the fuck. It was just like, I had another client, not through YouTube. Or through social media at all. How much is this, how much it is. Boom, bam, and here's a generous tip. Like, this is, thank you. Thank you. And got another fair coming. You text me, you gonna be at that fair? I sure am. People of value. Who value you. And what you have to offer. Don't ask me to do shit. I don't know if you was for a real person or one of the flying monkey people or whatever. Don't ask me. Don't nobody ask me doing a goddamn reading on my fucking YouTube. Unless you cash at me. I have cash at you $5, $10. Can you do an Aquarius reading? I see you go in order. Can you jump ahead and do? I done sent you $20 and do an Aquarius reading. Sure. I sure can. You pay me for it. No fucking problem. But don't ask me to do shit. And then you don't even have the decency to say thank you. I don't give a fuck if it resonated with your motherfucking ass or not. You asked for it. Okay? You motherfuckers who think that they ain't supposed to get paid for it. Wake up. They are. People who do spiritual work are supposed to be compensated in some way, shape, or form. People who were the shamans of the community, they were compensated. How were they compensated? If they wasn't given no money, they was given a house to live in like they do with these priests and a parish house. Pastors and whatnot, they give them a house. They gave them clothes. They gave them food. They took care of their needs. Why? Because they took care of the spiritual needs of the community, the village, or whatever it may have been. So yes, they're supposed to become, and ain't nobody gonna buy nobody a fucking house, but you can't get somebody some $10 fucking dollars. Why? This is capitalism, goddamn. That's how this world works. Money. MONEY, currency. And when a spiritualist does a reading, that's work. They're working for you. So I'm going to do my YouTube. But as I do it. But if you want me to do your sign, don't come in no comments asking me to do your fucking sign unless you have looked at my description box below and sent me something in my Cash App and said, I sent you this, I sent you some money in your Cash App. Can you do this reading? Otherwise, don't. Because if I work all day and I come home and I'm tired, or I want to spend some time with my daughter, just watch Netflix or don't do a goddamn thing, and I get to that reading when I fucking get to it. Otherwise, don't. I'm going to get to it when I get to it. But if you want me to do it for you and you want to ask, then that's what you do. Okay. I don't give a fuck if it do say 952 subs. For all I know, this motherfucker could be 5K subs. And for real time. I don't know. I don't give a fuck if it say you had 20 views on here. For all I know, that motherfucker could have 1,000 fucking views. In real time. That's how YouTube work. And I ain't selling myself out. Ain't sold myself out. For nobody. If that's what the fuck you thought. Whoever. Keep your thoughts to your fucking self. Until you know for sure how you have a fucking conversation. And quit guessing and throwing your shit around, coming out of your fucking mouth and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, making an ass of yourself. And losing good people and good energy. Alright, that's all I have to say. You all have favor. Peace.